As far as your competitive career, let's find out when that kind of transfer happened. Penguin, I'll start with you. But so I believe you started a little earlier than Trippey towards the end of Halo 2 anniversary. You had this top 24 finish at HCS Indianapolis before kicking off Halo 5 strong on Noble Esports with Contra, Rain, and Filthy G. Later swapping out Contra and Filthy G with Calm and Swiftkill. That roster then became Elevate with a top 4 finish at Worlds. So you're already getting top 4 in the first Worlds. You're already being praised as a standout performer. So tell me a bit about these early stages. What was it like transitioning into competitive? Did your family support it? And was there any sort of a goal in mind, or was it just for fun?
The goal was always to like be a pro. The goal wasn't necessarily like make money. That just kind of came with it. Like I just wanted to be the best at what I was doing.
Right.
And my family didn't support it the whole time because I go to church on Sundays, and on Sundays they had all the online tournaments, and I'm West Coast, so like the tournaments start at like 10 a.m. So my dad would get mad at me every weekend. But like I just kept grinding that out.
Right.
And somewhere along the way they started being supportive, and now everyone's supportive, and it's really cool. But I think I got a lucky break at the beginning of Halo 5, I would say. Like I just started getting really good individually, and I think that's a place a lot of people need to start, is just individual skill before they work on their team game, because you have to be able to stand out amongst everyone else, and that's individual. You got to be an individual to stand out. So I think I just got really good at that, and everyone started noticing, and then it just sort of took off, and I started playing really well against everyone, and I was confident the whole time because I've been grinding for 10 years with this in mind. So, yeah.
Well, that's amazing that you knew so early on. Like you said it earlier, like you knew you wanted to do MLG specifically for Halo. So even when Halo 4 was Halo 4, you pushed through that, pushed through H2A, and then like you said, I don't know if I want to call it a lucky break because you're as talented as you are now, but it was a pretty fast climb. Like you're already in the top 4. Trippey, you on the other hand, it seemed like you had to grind a little bit longer to get to that spotlight. So from what I could tell, your career started off in 2016 in the early stages. Early stages was like a fight to qualify for the HCS Pro League, kicking off things with Catastrophe, with Musa, Renegade, Brainstorm. Let me know if I'm wrong about anything, by the way, but you managed to win the first 3 open qualifiers to qualify for the last chance qualifier, but you couldn't make it through. You later formed a new team, Trivec, for a second attempt at pro status, and then later on Contagious, getting so close each time. But it wasn't until the offseason when you joined Ninja, Victory X, and L-Town and Luminosity that your stock as a pro player rose dramatically. So, man, what was that grind like in the early stages? What was it like getting into competing? And then how does it feel being one player amongst a large pool of potential applicants and trying to stand out, basically?
Oh, yeah. Well, to start out, I gotta give a big thanks to the man Renegade, JW himself. Because if it weren't for him, I probably would have never competed. He literally like forced me to team with him. Wow. I was just a straight like 2v2 guy at the start of Halo 5. I played a bunch of game battles. I won a lot of the tournaments online, just 2v2s and all the game battles tournaments online. And that's how I met Renegade. It was on GB. And so he hit me up, and that's how I kind of started. That's how it all started, was with Renegade. And then worked my way through up to Catastrophe, Trivec and those teams, the AM teams, and then my boy Ninja going. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun.
What happened there?
I remember this was like, was this before Worlds when I was on that team, Zane? Was that before second Worlds?
Yep.
Yeah, they were just trying to make a really good team for Worlds, and I was talking to L-Town, who was teaming with Ninja at the time, and I was really good friends with Ninja because before Halo 5 had come out, me and him would just play MCC doubles all the time and just play, and we'd stream together.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're still really good friends. Yeah, and that's how I gained friendship with Ninja, and I already knew L-Town from 2v2s, so that's kind of how I got my way in. I knew both of those guys. Never knew Cam, but Cam's a great guy, and that's where it kind of all started for me. And yeah, it feels great to be one of the few to do it for sure.